The military junta in Niger has announced its intention to prosecute deposed President Mohamed Bazoum on charges of high treason and undermining national security, indicating a steadfast resistance to international appeals for his reinstatement. Let's find out more about this report from Carlo de la Peña.
The ongoing power struggle in Niger takes a new turn as the country's military junta solidifies its position against global pressure to reinstate former President Mohamed Bazoum. Amid the Western demands for his release, the junta has declared its intention to charge Bazoum with high treason and for jeopardizing both domestic and international security. Deposed Nigerian President Bazoum, who has been detained in the basement of his palace since the military coup that took place on July 26th, received a visit from his doctor recently. Despite the challenging conditions of his confinement, the doctor reported that Bazoum remained in good spirits. Concerns have been growing over the health of Bazoum, his wife, and his son, who are all detained with him. The junta, in a statement broadcast on state television, revealed its collection of evidence to prosecute the deposed president and his local and foreign accomplices for high treason and undermining the internal and external security of Niger. Details regarding the evidence were not provided. General Abdurrahmani Tiani, who led the Presidential Guards unit, was installed as Niger's new ruler on July 26 after successfully orchestrating the coup that removed Bazoum from power. While the West African Regional Bloc, the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS, had threatened military intervention to reverse the coup, it has yet to take concrete action. The junta, for its part, has warned against any intervention and has faced sanctions from ECOWAS, including the suspension of electricity supply to Niger, leading to blackouts in the capital city and other major urban centers. In an effort to mediate the crisis, a delegation of influential Muslim clerics from neighboring Nigeria held talks with junta leaders in Niamey. The junta-appointed Prime Minister, Ali Mahamane Lamini Zaini, expressed optimism about future talks with ECOWAS to address the sanctions. The situation in Niger echoes similar power shifts in neighboring Burkina Faso and Mali, occurring amid heightened Russian influence in the Sahel region. However, huge protests in support of the military were seen on the streets of Niamey, while Niger locals as well as the neighboring countries of Mali and Burkina have warned that any intervention by other West African nations would be a declaration of war against them as well. On the other hand, Bazoum, while in captivity, managed to publish an article in the Washington Post and called for the U.S. to intervene. Reports indicate that Bazoum's health has deteriorated and his son's medical condition has been exacerbated. To recall, Bazoum's only post-coup appearance was with Chad's leader, Mahamat Idriss Déby Itno, but mediation efforts failed. And last week, two Western officials spoke to the AP shortly before the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS, said it had ordered the deployment of what it calls as an intervention force to restore Bazoum to power after its deadline expired on Sunday. The two Western officials also said that Niger coup leaders told U.S. Acting Deputy Secretary of State Victoria Nuland that they would kill Bazoum if ECOWAS uses any military force. Reporting, this has been Carlo de la Peña, SMNI News.